I don't know if you've all been keeping up with this, but right now in Deerfield, New York, there's a pretty heated debate going on about a 65-unit affordable housing complex slated to be built on Horatio Street by a developer named Pathstone. This debate's been loud, emotional, and frankly revealing. And the argument is so relevant here in Utica because it says a lot about what our relationship is to our suburbs and surrounding towns. So here we have Deerfield Councilman Dan Fusco, who is publicly saying that building affordable housing there would undermine American culture.
It almost seems like it's trying to undermine the American culture by moving disadvantaged into advantaged and privileged areas such as Deerfield to undermine the culture of it. That's what it will do.
Let's talk about that, shall we? Let's really break that down. Let's talk about who's really paying for whom and what American culture really means, Dan. Because here's the thing, the Utica Police Department costs city taxpayers around $22 million a year. Full stop. We pay for our own police. Deerfield doesn't. Instead, they get coverage from county sheriffs and state troopers. And who also pays for those? We do. Utica residents help foot that bill through our county and state taxes. So Deerfield gets the protection, and we get the invoice. It's the same story with roads, bridges, and snow removal. Meanwhile, Utica does its own plowing, repairs, and maintenance. So as a city, we carry our weight and then some of theirs. And then when someone from Deerfield goes to the hospital, the court, rehab, state or county office building, where do they go? To big tax-exempt buildings that sit on Utica land. And let us not forget, the sewers in Deerfield are installed and maintained by the county, while Utica has its own sewer and engineering departments. And a good share of Deerfield residents work public sector jobs. Good jobs, taxpayer funded, at the prisons, colleges, schools, paid for by residents all across New York State. So when the state says we need more housing and everyone has to pitch in, why is it that some people in Deerfield all of a sudden find their libertarian streak?
I represent the people, and everyone is telling me in grand style that they do not want this and that this is low-income housing.
I cannot believe that they are trying to say with a straight face that one 65-unit apartment complex would be too much for them. I don't have the patience. Let me tell you a little something about my district. In mine alone, we already have McCartvan Apartments, Genesee Towers, Brandegee Gardens, Asteri, Lillian Cooper, Warehouse on Broad Street, Historical Apartments, Chancellor, Rescue Mission, Six Nations, Marino, Ruggiero, Beretta Twin Towers. I'm forgetting some. I just counted over 10 for my district alone. And if somebody wants to let the councilman know, last I checked, American culture is not about taking public money while rejecting public responsibility. All of this should be about fairness, about carrying your weight, not living off other people's labor while pretending it's independence. And Utica won't complain about pulling our weight. We're proud of it. But don't ask us to keep paying your bills while you look down your noses at the very people who make your lifestyle even possible. So if some people in Deerfield don't want the responsibilities that come with all the benefits y'all seem to love, then maybe it's time to propose stop taking our resources as well. And maybe that advantaged community of yours up there would look a whole lot less privileged real fast.